Questions of intent. Now, what shall it be, Arbiter Rao? I sent the message that drew you here.
Virgil's not coming, you say?
Virgil!
I had not...
A sentinel demanding anything of me? What madness! Neither Tristan nor I shall accompany you anywhere. Any attempts to force us shall be met with violent reprisal. I'm sure he only told you such a thing to lower your guard.
It was a necessary deception, and one not undertaken lightly. Its aim was to draw your colleague here without bloodshed, for I know he would not have...
Your explanation does not pull my heartstrings, Sentinel. Yet you at least had the sense not to assail us outright. Surrender.
You may not be... Enough loyal subjects have died in this war. Come willingly and peaceably, I beseech you. Both Arbiter Rao and Arbiter Montag were explicitly requested to return to Praetor by the consul.
And I'm sure...
I've no inkling of what you speak. My only master is the Protectorate. My only agenda, the return of peace throughout Arcadia.
This conversation is a farce, but Tristan and I are equal.
For my part, I may suspect the consul's age. If a fellow, from his perspective, I could almost see his point. Yes, but there's nuance. Even if I encountered a group who I was sure had pledged allegiance to the consul, I would still grant them a chance to surrender. Well, it's different. Killing them without due warning is... I mean, I could do it, but it's not how I was taught. Evidence and motivation... Perhaps you're right. Sentinel! I accuse you of impersonating a senior arbiter and threatening to unlawfully incarcerate another. I find you guilty on...
I had dearly hoped...
I shall not submit to execution!
That's that. Let us search the body. Perhaps we might find...
Resolving this situation directly was the...
We did.
What?
The consul expected us to kill his agent, loot the body, and thus prepared a trap for us. Yes, but I regret we've...
Worry not. I have several...
The only explanation is that they were lackeys of the consul. Why else would they engage someone such as myself without expecting reprisal? Then they should have reported me to their superior. I shall continue.
I recall this place. These stations have been automated since my day, though this one has certainly accrued dust. Odd that it would be in a state of lockdown. I have a general override that should allow us entry, but anything specific to local systems, including security systems, may be beyond me. In places, these security measures should not be operational. And the station seems to be on reserve power. We best tread carefully. Most lying in ambush. Perhaps some stray systemic error activated the entryway defenses. We'd best first report to security ops. Lift this lockdown. From there, we can set about reactivating this... A footprint in the dust? This station hasn't received visitors in years. Be on guard. Someone else may be here. My passcode shall not... Work on this terminal. Unlocking it may be a creative endeavor. Activating that terminal sealed the room. We can search for the password to proceed, or, I suspect, triggering the defenses will do the same. Your decision, Commander. Punitive action! Lifting the lockdown. We may now reactivate the station in the reactor room. The reactor activation circuit shall likely be dysfunctional. It's a known issue with these old stations. Let me look. Corroded transistors, dust in the actuator. Did a sprat gnaw on this? Sweet sovereign, what a mess. There. I think I have it. Let us hope my override does not trigger any security alerts. Good. This should avail us of a much simpler search. Let us return to the central room once more and see if anything... Lethal confirmed. Be wary for anything that may be a clue as to the hidden room's location. I cannot say I have had to search for a hidden switch in a protectorate holding before. Keep watch. Could be rather small and well hidden. Ah, I think I've spotted it. Look there at the valve beside the sickly yellow pipe. There behind the room's main pillar. There. I'm certain of movement below.
Passcode is limber. No. Let's try amulet. No. Wingtip. No.
Believe me, I need no encouragement. Luther Okada, you stand accused of trespass. Prepare...
If I must die...
That's an enablement, it would seem. Let us see what remains on the terminal he was so interested in. The hint pertaining to the passcode on that terminal. I believe I know the answer. An arbit... From that terminal, it sounds as if the Supreme... To what end? And that feckless agent. I don't understand his aim or who he would be working for. Only the Consul. But the Protectorate does not ally itself with Sub Rosa. I couldn't imagine... Well, I wish I could take more solace in Okada's death. Alas. Worry? Altogether, and circumstances aside, I appreciate your accompaniment.
It would appear our next stop is Praetor, specifically Central Control. I look forward to traveling there, once you've sufficiently prepared. Excellent. I look forward to it. Let us make our way to Central Control forthwith.
Is there a reason we do not deign to enter through the main gate? My blood boils. He will pay 1,000 times for this treachery.
The console provides, system abides.
Smells like paint and agitated dust.
All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign. Never more content, never more content.
Hostile now. The old quarters are... they have all been removed. I hardly recognize this place.
What the... deserves a look.
Unleash my might!
Parasites identified.
What? Disruptive influences!
You there, agitators! Tossed up on sugar, no doubt.
I believe what we need is on that terminal. The terminal's locked, which is no surprise. See if you can find some method to bypass its passcode. Did you hear that? I think something may have unlocked. I think this may unlock the terminal, but the toggle mechanism appears compromised. I shall hold it. You attempt to gain access to the... You must finish reading through that terminal. The elevator's been summoned from below. Someone's coming up! Hurry!
Consul Thoreau, I'm sure you're surprised to be receiving this message, and thus I can assume you already know my intent. Even can get my No. Hold it.
I cannot believe what I heard. I cannot. Actually, it wasn't. Perhaps at first. That's why it's still on her terminal rather than it being sent. Don't Tristan me. Wait.
Arbiter Rao, I finally got you. Submit. My name is Junior Arbiter Mayhall, and I operate on Arbiter Mandate, as you did once. Now, no questions. This is all.
This is not the time for your deranged jests.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Enough. This has been an
They're far from baseless. You stand accused of abandoning your post, of infiltrating Protectorate facilities with opaque aims, and of hampering the Protectorate war effort. How dare you? I may be a junior arbiter, but I'm not going to let someone that is a I heard that following the trail has not been a simple matter, but I did not let that deter me. What? Do you I'm here to do what's right for the Protectorate. And what's right is Arbiter Rao submitting. There's no
These accusations of yours are slander. If you believe false bravado shall save you from my wrath, you're sorely mistaken. Good. Let's bring an end to this. Junior Arbiter Mayhall, I accuse you of slandering a senior arbiter and threatening...
What? Invasive elements!
I shall not stay your ex... None shall stand against... To battle! I suppose that's that. Shame about Mayhall. But she shouldn't have tried to bring her judgment to bear against me. All this excitement did not make me forget the confession on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I have to bring it to Agreed. I'm not sure of it.
Huh?
I shall not...
Ostensibly, I must reload.
Invasive element!
Swift and terrible!
Replenishing my firearm.
Trouble about.
Tomb of the Matriarch, an exhibition to the wonders of the Protectorate's founder. I trust you are suitably armed?
Set course for Arcadia. In my new colony, we will abandon the illness of corporatism. None will suffer for the pleasure of unseen overlords. And all will thrive. Everything in accordance with the grand paradigm. I now present to you my new invention, the Skip Drive. A revolutionary technology that will allow humanity to sojourn to the stars.
Only a singular mind could have conceived of such advanced technology.
It is my deepest wish to entrust the Skip Drive to those brave visionaries willing to follow me into a most prosperous future.
Yes, so wise matriarch, lead us into this future you have envisioned.
Taken from us before her time.
Actually, the matriarch passed at the impressive and venerable age of 90, establishing Arcadia's precedent for longevity.
90? So young! Imagine what glorious invention she could have conceived of with only a handful more years.
Never more content. Never more content.
All disruptive. Will we see her equal?
It has been 10 minutes. Perhaps you'd like
Enemy operative!
Safeguarding the matriarch's remains from the council, are we? This is rather unusual, but it is the only sane explanation for what you currently do.
On a jet.
Seems like duty fulfilled. Replenishing my firearm. Abide!